and showed
the Georgia crowd. Look at Edwards calling. He called off one screen. Now he's going to take a deep three.
Okay.
All right, here's Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Double team him. Come and double team him right here.
Edwards with 4. Edwards with 2. Lets it fly for the win.
very active on the defensive end. There it is again. Edwards. He has a chance here in the open floor.
Calling it a foul, went to the monitor to see if it was going to be a flagrant one. Anthony Edwards with the jam. Are you kidding me?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? It is Dibes, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Welcome to the Painted Lines YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button below. Today, I want to talk to you about Anthony Edwards. And before we get started, make sure you follow my man Austin on Twitter at KrellTPL. He wrote a full breakdown on Anthony Edwards, his strengths, his weaknesses. Make sure to check that out at thepaintedlines.com and give my man Austin a follow on Twitter. Anthony Edwards has as much upside as any prospect in this draft, but his inconsistencies and inefficient shooting at the University of Georgia this past season leaves plenty of questions about his translation to the NBA. Anthony Edwards popped onto the national map as a student at Thurl High School in his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, before turning 16 years old. Edwards elected to continue his high school career at Holy Spirit Preparatory School in an environment that would be more suitable for his learning style. The now 6'5", 225-pound combo guard continued to blossom at his new school. He achieved 5-star status in ESPN's recruiting database, ranking 4th overall in his class and number 1 at the shooting guard position. Universally regarded as one of the best prospects in his class, Edwards earned offers from the University of Georgia, Florida State, Kansas, Kentucky, and the University of North Carolina. In early February of 2019, Edwards committed to Georgia. As a high school senior, Edwards averaged 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. The talent was evident, but the next task, leading the University of Georgia to an NCAA tournament appearance, would prove daunting. While Edwards averaged over 19 points, over 5 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists per game, Georgia finished the season with a 16-16 record. The Bulldogs went 5-13 in conference play, and the COVID-19 pandemic ended their season following a win in the first round of the SEC tournament. Let's talk about Anthony Edwards' strengths. First up, this guy has legit size and athleticism. Anthony Edwards possesses legit athleticism. He can burst to the rim and beat a defender with ease, as well as elevate and block shots. Edwards uses his agility to stop on a dime and then create space by subtly stepping backwards with his right foot. He's got a 6'9" wingspan, and it's his size that makes him such a dynamic prospect at the next level. Let's take a look at Anthony Edwards utilizing that size and athleticism.
Averaging a double-double now on the season, 12 and 10.
How about that? So they
did. He missed it, though. In and out for Aerosol, who has 14 points.
It's the best I've ever seen.
Oh, what a play! As Edwards takes it and scores, and he's fouled.
This year, but still an area of concern for them is rebounding. They've done a pretty good job so far.
Oh, and there's an and one. Rob Edwards every night this season.
It could be. They really have a pretty balanced team. The guys, well, I'm impressed with. So many of them have such great form.
Mark out to the FIBA range. And I know you're a fan of that. You like it?
Yes, I do, but you're not going to complain. Throw it down.
Hit, and Edwards with the board.
This is very special. Just has the ability to get wherever he wants.
Strong off the backboard. Rebounded by the freshman Kamara.
Changed the game with their defensive intensity, and it's led to this.
They've been in it. They found, and that's a big go. They extended the coach's box up the sideline, made it a whole lot easier for Coach to actually coach.
Edwards has been quiet. Time to step up. He goes right down.
Rebound and missed the putback try. Edwards tipping it to himself, and here he goes in transition. Takes it all away. Fouled and count the basket. What a play.
High. Great cut.
Calling it a foul, went to the monitor to see if it was going to be a flagrant one. Anthony Edwards with the jam. Are you kidding me?
The second strength of Anthony Edwards is he's a creator and a playmaker. At the heart of Anthony Edwards' stardom is his ability to create his own shot. Edwards is adept at creating space for his jumper. He doesn't need much space to get it off either. He is a very capable passer in transition. He spots open teammates and mismatches and then capitalizes on those opportunities. Anthony Edwards consistently makes plays as a creator for his teammates, but what makes Anthony Edwards so dynamic is his IQ to use his perimeter scoring prowess to create opportunities for himself at the rim. Let's take a look at Anthony Edwards as a creator and playmaker.
And it's not just yourself. Most of the time in high school, it's just yourself.
No numbers. Edwards gonna pop. Got it.
Got the ball, you can't finish a layup. Got a chance to really distance yourself from Citadel. You missed it and they're right back in it. Oh, fourth on Harris.
This is Jenner halftime. Edwards draws over dribble, step back.
Under the turn fade won't go. And Gomez with his second board. Edwards really looks good in the open floor. What a pass!
Georgia Bulldogs team. Tyreek Crump made a great cut to the basket.
Minute 10 to go. Edwards with a crossover.
Look at that explosion.
Into the paint.
Look at that explosion.
He gets.
It pops the peak. Dogs can tie it with a shot for bonus land. Edwards attacking. Up and in.
Edwards, step back three.
You really can't. It's just a matter of whether he scores it or not.
Edwards again on the break. And another J.
No, it's not. Again, this is not that year like we had a year ago. You know what?
2 of 7 now from downtown. Edwards. Watch him go to work. He wants another three.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Watch out!
The third strength of Anthony Edwards is he is cold-blooded in crunch time. Anthony Edwards regularly elevates his play when the game is on the line. It's during these times when he becomes less passive and simply takes over. He doesn't force anything, just makes the open play. Let's take a quick look at Anthony Edwards during crunch time.
Anthony Edwards, coast to coast.
Class in the first half. Coach Crane making it clear. Great job. That's what we're talking about. Anthony Edwards.
Another turnover by Michigan State.
It's the first time I've ever seen him play.
Here's Edwards in transition. Gets off a three. Buries it. Here's Edwards who's drawing Malik Hall. Team down 7. They've been as close as 2. Edwards step back 3. Buries another one.
It's an art. It's something you have to learn. Another backdoor cut by Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
All right, here's Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Double team him. Come and double team him right here.
Edwards with 4. Edwards with 2. Lets it fly for the win.
See Anthony Edwards now underneath the hoop.
Shot clock winding down. Wheeler kicks it to the corner. Edwards let it fly. Dead center. Bullseye.
Wheeler. There he is. How about?
Boy, give Georgia a lot of credit for hanging on when it looked like they were about to lose this 18-point lead. And now Edwards just doing what Edwards does. Making highlight reel plays.
And you see why Eric Musselman's defense was good.
Very active on the defensive end. Here it is again, Edwards. He has a chance here in the open floor.
With that shot.
Edwards. Cold.
Edwards all the way to the rim.
Watch this.
And then we get to best fits. Anthony Edwards is going to go high enough in the lottery where teams are drafting the best player available rather than fulfilling specific positional or specialty needs. Whomever needs the most talent is a great fit. First up, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Adding Edwards to an offense with Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell as cornerstones makes Russell's life very interesting. Russell already has an elite big man as a pick and roll, pick your poison partner. Add a shot creating wing like Edwards and Russell suddenly has a potent backcourt mate. So which way should Russell go? A ball screen play with his 3-level scoring big man or with his athletic guard partner? Then we get to the Atlanta Hawks. The youth movement is on in the ATL. Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter are going into their sophomore seasons as sub-23-year-olds learning the wing positions. 22-year-old super athlete John Collins is just a tier below All-Star and getting better and better. Take Anthony Edwards into that backcourt with Young, and the Hawks have 5 players below the age of 23 with incredibly high potential. The last fit are the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons ranked 20th of 30 NBA teams in percentage of field goals made that were unassisted. Edwards could step right in and alleviate the offensive congestion for a team that was 20-46 prior to the suspension of the season amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. That wraps it up. Make sure you give my man a follow on Twitter at KrellTPL. He did a full breakdown on Anthony Edwards at thepaintedlines.com. Thank you so much for watching. It is Dibes, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Stay awesome.